If you are over 50 and you think it is too late to build real wealth, I need you to stop believing that right now. Because the truth is the exact opposite. Your 50s and 60s are actually the most powerful wealth building years you will ever have. And I am going to prove that to you in the next few minutes with real numbers, real strategies, and a plan you can start using today without gambling your future on some risky stock tip you saw online. Here is exactly how we are going to do it. First, the new wealth mindset. Second, the 3-bucket strategy. Third, maximizing returns. Fourth, psychology and annuities. And finally, a 6-step action plan you can use today. Here is the thing nobody tells you. According to Federal Reserve data, the average American near retirement has over 500,000 saved, but the median, the normal person right in the middle, has only about $185,000. That gap tells you wealth isn't about luck, it's about strategy. A small number of people are doing something different. If you want to grow this money but can't afford to lose it, this explainer is built specifically for you. Stay with me until the end because we are going to unlock a hidden strategy that most financial advisors will never explain to you in plain English, and it could change how you sleep at night. Section 1, the new wealth mindset. It's time to rethink your strategy. When you were in your 20s and 30s, you could put everything in stocks and ride out the dips because time was on your side. But after 50, that advice becomes dangerous if you follow it blindly. Conversely, swinging to 100% cash is just as risky. Here is the real problem with cash right now. The federal funds rate sits at 3.5 to 3.75% as of mid-2026, and the national average bank savings rate is a joke compared to inflation. The consumer price index has been climbing steadily, and if your money is sitting in a regular savings account earning less than 2%, you are watching it quietly shrink every single month. Zero risk does not exist. The goal is calculated, controlled, and boring on purpose risk. Boring is beautiful, maybe not for a dinner party story, but definitely for your portfolio. This protects your principal while still giving you real growth. Now, let's talk about why this moment in time actually works in your favor if you play it right. As of July 2026, the 10-year Treasury yield is sitting around 4.5 to 4.6%. 30-year Treasury bonds are paying just above 5%. That means the safest instrument the United States government offers, something literally backed by the full faith and credit of the country, is paying you a real, meaningful yield for the first time in almost 2 decades. Compare that to the years after 2008 when safe government bonds paid almost nothing. This is a completely different environment. If you are over 50, this is one of the best windows in a generation to lock in safe, predictable income without touching the stock market at all for a portion of your money. A properly built bond ladder or high-yield CD can generate real income that keeps up with living costs. Most people simply haven't updated their thinking to match today's rates. Section 2, the 3-bucket strategy. A real plan for growth and safety. Picture 3 separate buckets. Bucket 1 is your safety bucket. This holds 1 to 3 years of living expenses in cash equivalents, like short-term treasury bills, which are paying near 4% right now. This isn't for growth. It exists so if the market drops 30% the week you retire, you aren't forced to sell your investments at the bottom just to pay your bills. Bucket 2 is your income and stability bucket, covering years 4 through 10 of your retirement. This is where you build a bond ladder or hold dividend-paying blue-chip stocks. By having a bond mature every year, you create steady cash flow, like a paycheck you built yourself. We're looking for reliability here, steady cash flow with moderate growth, not meme stock excitement. Bucket 3 is your growth bucket. It's the smallest portion but crucial because inflation doesn't stop when you retire. This holds diversified index funds and ETFs. You aren't picking individual stocks, you're owning a slice of the whole market, so no single company's bad news sinks your future. This keeps your money growing faster than inflation for the next 30 years, while buckets 1 and 2 protect you today. Now here is a critical mistake I see people over 50 make constantly. They panic and go 100% to cash, losing purchasing power, or they stay 100% in aggressive growth stocks right when they need the money. The bucket approach solves both problems at once. You get safety where you need it, income where you need it, and growth where you can afford to wait for it. Section 3, maximizing returns, utilizing guaranteed growth tools. Let's talk about a tool getting ignored, TIPS, or Treasury inflation-protected securities. These are government bonds specifically designed so that your principal adjusts upward with inflation. If prices rise, your bond's value rises with it. For someone over 50, terrified of a repeat of the inflation spikes we saw in the past few years, TIPS deserve a real place in your portfolio as one more layer of protection. Next, let's talk about something almost nobody explains correctly, and that is Social Security timing. Because for many people over 50, this decision is worth more than any single investment choice you will ever make. If you claim Social Security at 62, you can permanently reduce your monthly benefit by up to 30%. On the other hand, for every year you delay claiming past your full retirement age, up until age 70, your benefit increases by roughly 8% per year, guaranteed, with no market risk involved whatsoever. Let that sink in. There is no investment on earth that guarantees an 8% return with zero risk. And yet, Social Security offers exactly that if you have the ability to wait. Now, let's address catch-up contributions. As you can see on screen, the government is handing you extra room to build wealth faster. In 2026, those over 50 can contribute an extra catch-up amount. And if you are specifically between 60 and 63, that limit jumps even higher. If your employer offers a match, take it. That's a guaranteed instant return the moment your employer matches your contribution. Section 4. Psychology and Annuities. Protecting your downside. Protecting your downside is crucial now because a 20% drop when you are 58 feels a lot different than when you are 30. That brings us to annuities. The word makes people nervous, and for good reason, but a simple fixed annuity can serve as a personal pension. You give an insurance company a lump sum, and they guarantee you a fixed monthly payment for life. Converting a modest portion of your savings into guaranteed income can provide real peace of mind. Section 5. Your 6-step action plan. Let's bring this all together so you can start building today. Step 1. Secure 1 to 3 years of living expenses in liquid cash. Step 2. Build your bond ladder for predictable income. Step 3. Keep a diversified portion in index funds for future growth. Step 4. Maximize those catch-up contributions. Step 5. Optimize your Social Security timing. And Step 6. If you need peace of mind, consider allocating a modest portion to a fixed annuity. Building wealth after 50 is about being intentional and building a structure where your money is working in layers. You have more time and tools than you realize, and the fact that you are watching this explainer already puts you ahead. Hope is not a strategy, but a plan is. So take a look at your own portfolio today and ask yourself, are you just hoping for the best, or are you finally ready to build a strategy that lets you sleep at night?